Good morning! Welcome to week 13 of King of the Hill, sponsored by Tao Seafood Asia and Come to Us. And there's going to be 2 more weeks of King of the Hill before the season ends. And after that, I'm planning for a larger, more lucrative tournament for more players. Game 1! First pick, Shadow, goes with Raccoony. I think from last week's experience, we kind of identified what the strong picks are in 20-star RTA, right? You've got Raccoony. What else was there? Tableau, Lapis, Water Magic Knight. First wave of picks and Bud is actually taking his time here. Has he studied ShadowSteel? I'll call him Steel so it's easier. Goes with Triana and Iris. Picking up where, what's his face? Beat D left off. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is the name of this? Is that Shannon? Shannon Bulldozer. Last week we witnessed a lot of control in 20-star RTA. This week we seem to be looking at burst damage coming out from ShadowSteel. Shannon! What is the base speed of Shannon? Anybody? Is she fast? So anyway, ShadowSteel has 2 Nat 5s to pick for the last 2 picks. And Bud also has a Nat 5 for his last pick. Thanks for subbing, Carol. Of course, Feng Yan synergizing really well with Shannon because I think Shannon buffs defense. Please tell me I'm right. Does Shannon buff defense? Double pandas! Okay, okay. Now is Bud's control team gonna work well against this burst damage team by ShadowSteel with a Shannon? Shannon buffs defense and attack. Okay. I don't even know what Shannon does because I've never made a Shannon nor looked at her before. I mean, she's pretty good for beginners Giants B10. But to see one at this level, interesting, huh? Wind Panda's being banned out because obviously because it synergizes really well with the defense buff by Shannon. Iris banned out by ShadowSteel. But is ShadowSteel gonna have a chance to move? Speed leader from Tableau. Just call Shadow Mark? No, I'm gonna call him Steel. Is he gonna have a chance to move? Oki with the turn 1 reset on Shannon. There's your defense buff out the window. Too fast. Too fast. Kona's gonna go next. But wait. Bulldozer Molong can still easily kill a target right here. Molong can do Reckless Assault into Bulldozer double hits to make sure Triana's passive doesn't kick in. That's pretty smart if it happens. If he can do it. Because there's not much damage on the side of Bud. All that needs to happen is 1 Reckless Assault into Bulldozer's nuke and that's it. Something is dead. It's gonna happen. Molong is about to move. It's gonna happen. People saying troll picks. This is not a troll pick. It's a pretty smart pick. Watch this. Reckless Assault into Triana. Gets that additional turn. Even without that additional turn, Bulldozer is going to be able to finish up this Triana. That's really smart. He didn't even need to go for Triana in my opinion. He could easily go for Tableau. But he went for Triana nonetheless. Once Bulldozer moves, that's gonna be a dead Triana. Once Bulldozer gets a move on, and he's gonna get a move on right now because Raccoony just broke the Violet. He can give the attack bar. Gives it to himself though, instead of giving it to Bulldozer for the finish. I don't know if that, I mean, he could have easily finished Triana right there with a Bulldozer nuke. Even without defense, but Bulldozer should be able to do about 20,000, which would be enough to kill Triana easy. Because if Oki gets another turn, Oki's gonna have reset. Oki's gonna have reset if Oki gets to move before Bulldozer right here. Oh, this Panda's proccing a lot of violence. Oki gets to go now. Is he gonna reset? And he, oh, resisted by Bulldozer! Resisted by Bulldozer. He's not even using the nuke. He's just going for the default attacks. He's just going for the default attacks. Oki gets a chance to stun everybody now. No, wait, he doesn't have it. Dead Triana. 4v3. Shannon Bulldozer coming out ahead right now. And I think that Steel's got this. Oh wait, armor break onto Bulldozer though. Armor break onto Bulldozer. Armor break onto Molong as well. But now Shannon with the decelerate, slowing everybody. Plus the stun onto Tableau. Tableau is not moving anytime soon today. I think Steel has got this. I mean, he's got this. He has the nuke from Bulldozer if he wants to right now. He can do it. Goes for the full power punch. Gets it. Oki's down. 2v4. 2v4. Never mind. There's sustain on the side of Steel. And not enough burst for sure on the side of Bud. But you never know with Tableau, right? You never know with Tableau. Tableau can go crazy. And 100 to 0 target potentially. But Bud gives up. And game 1 goes the way of Steel with the Shannon pick. Poggers! Game 2, Bud first pick goes for the Raccoony. Shadow answers with Konamiya. And Triana taking away what Bud picked last turn, last game. But what is Bud going to... Are you still going to stick with the Tableau strategy? I felt that Triana was unnecessary there. Gets the Molong. Smart move. Molong and Iris, so now Shadow doesn't have Molong. Is he still going to go Bulldozer? Oh, someone in chat said that Shadow uses Triana normally. Also, that's why Bud picked Triana in the first turn. But Shadow now goes with Wind Panda and Diana, 2 really strong Nat 5s. And he still has 4 stars for his last pick. Now, you need something here if you're Bud to be able to take out this Wind Panda or Diana. Both of them tanky units. But again, going with Tableau. Only 4 stars for his last pick. What's that 4-star gonna be? Lapis is not a good choice because there's triple win there. Armana! Okay, I think it's the first time I've seen Armana in 4-star RTA. I mean, well, last week we didn't see him. Is he that strong in 4-star RTA? I mean, he's really good in Guild War. Lapis is the last pick for Steel. Looks to be banning out Iris. Well, we don't know. It's not locked in yet. Who's Bud gonna ban out though? You have to ban out either the Wind Panda, right? Or Diana. Because Wind Panda is just such a strong unit. I mean, well, there's Molong to finish up. Letting the clock run now. Wind Panda's being banned out, so we're looking at Lapis, Diana, Triana, Konamiya. That's a lot of damage, by the way. Considering Lapis armor break into attack buffed up Diana. That could do some damage. That could do some damage. I mean, there's armor break on the side of Steel. And there, you know, both sides have good damage, that's what I'm saying. So this is not gonna drag out long. Dragon Dance from Bud. He always seems to get turn 1. But Diana doesn't get stunned up, so she does the shield right away. Kona has immunity, didn't get stripped. He gives the turn to Molong. Are you straight away going for it? Are you going for it? But their shields is not worth it though. Their shields, not really worth it. Goes for the armor break onto Diana. Okay. Tableau gonna follow up with oh, Destiny 6. Shut up! Shut up! This resets the attack bar for everybody with Tableau's move. Did he do that? Actually, I forgot. Notification blocked it. I'm sorry, guys. I think that's what happened. So anyway, wait a minute. There's branding from Amarna into Reckless Assault. That could do some big damage. Branding from Amarna into Reckless Assault can do some really hefty damage. A lucky stab in here, stunning Diana, but Diana violence out of stun. And returns the stun to Molong. Okay, is Kona gonna cleanse here so that Lapis can do the armor break? No, gives the attack bar to Triana. Cleanses Lapis. So now everybody's at full health with immunity. And Lapis procs a violent Lapis, not a despair one. Interesting. That's some interesting builds. Anyway, armor break now on Tableau and Armana. But Armana's gonna be able to move and cleanse if he so desires. Actually, no, Raccoon cleanses everybody. This Raccoon is going crazy. Raccoon just cleansed the whole team. We're back to square one. We're back to square one. Armana procs a violent, puts armor break onto Lapis. But really, there's still that Triana passive coming to play, yeah? Do you still continue working? No, I don't know who Bud is actually working on targeting right here. This Lapis is pretty squishy. One dragon down, Lapis down to half health. Who is he gonna target? Should you try and brand Triana and go for the reckless assault? But by then, Molong's health already depleted. Molong is at half health too. 50% health. And Kona still has a cleanse, I believe. Kona still has a cleanse, she can do it. She can cleanse Lapis, she does it. I thought this was gonna be a quick game, but apparently not. Raccoon is also giving himself extra turns to cleanse, to clean, to heal. But in terms of sustained wars, it looks as if Steel has the upper hand here. Do you go for the brand? Goes for the heal block. Doesn't roll identical numbers. No additional turn. No armor break either. What is Molong gonna do here? Doesn't have Dragon Dance. Tries to armor break Triana. Warrior against Wind pretty hard. And here we have another round of Inevitable Wound. And that's gonna chuck Molong down to a quarter of his health. Because we're now at the part of RTA where HP is not such a strong stat. And these attack scaling monsters like Lapis, Triana, Kona, they're gonna be able to kill this Molong. He's one hit from death. Raccoon is trying his best to save him. But wait. There is Armana's Revive. There is still Armana's Revive. Additional turn. This Lapis is doing some good damage. Unlucky 7 gets the slow but no stun. But to what end? There is cleanse from Kona. There is cleanse from Triana. Armana has to do the revive now. Is he gonna get a chance? He has one chance to revive. One chance to revive, but the HP status of his team is really low. Gets the armor break onto Diana. Now what do you do? Do you have Dragon Dance on Molong? Do you? Can you give the turn to Molong for a stun? Because that's the only play right here. No! Gives it to Tableau. Return dice. Okay. Does Molong have a stun? Goes for the Reckless Assault! Questionable. Questionable. Anyway, branding onto Diana, but she's got immunity, she doesn't care. This Diana's gonna kill something right now. This additional turn back to human from Invincible Wound, and that's a dead Molong if she wants to do it. And he's gonna do it. Dead Molong, no more Dragon Dance. Another turn from Diana. Another turn from Diana! Oh! Oh no! GG. I don't think that Tableau can pull this back. I mean, never give up. Never give up. Never give up, right? Tableau can still go crazy, right? Roll double five. Yeah, there we go. Additional turns. Unlucky 7. Okay. But one move from this. Retrieve magic. Almost dead. And Diana can cleanse away all of that. Back to human form. Inevitable Wound again, and dead Tableau. Dead Tableau 2-0. Steel takes the lead. Can Bud make a comeback? He's gotta get it together. He's gotta think of a way to counter this. Do you stick with your strategy from last week? With the Oki Tableau strategy? With the stunts? Or do you improvise and try to counter what Shadow is using? Do you pick the Diana and Molong away? Goes with Oki, Iris. So Shadow right here can snap up 2 Nat 5s that he wants. He can easily go Diana, he can easily go Molong, it's up to him. But Bud is always going to get turn 1 because he has the faster runes, right? So Oki could potentially reset reset Molong so that there's no Reckless Assault or Dragon Dance. 8 more stars for Bud. Gonna be Amdot and Tableau. A crowd control centric team against Shadow's sustain together with burst damage in terms of armor break into something. Virat! Here in 20-star RTA. I think this is the first time too. Heavy water and banning out Rakuni. Oki is gonna find it hard to stun these heavy water units. Do you take out a pesky Triana? Or do you take out one of those solid Nat 5s? Are you afraid of Virat and Molong if you're a Bud? Or is Triana more of a factor? Looks like he banned out Molong. Okay. So it's gonna be Triana, Virat, Lapis comp. Lapis with the AoE armor breaking to absolute 0 is no joke. Can Bud mount a comeback here? Going 3-0 down in the best of 7 is a huge task to come back from. There's a huge deficit to come back from. Reset onto Virat, Bud gets resisted. Oh no! You gotta return dice right now. Because Kona can cleanse it and Virat can just 0 right there. Rain of Stones doesn't stun Virat. Can Iris? Iris fails to stun Virat, doesn't win. Finally controls sub Virat. Finally. But if this Virat violence, please, I don't want to jinx it, but if this Virat violence, reset on Virat, no absolute 0. Okay, Bud, go Bud. I'm always rooting for the one that's losing, okay? He's making good headway onto Triana, already down to half her health. But can he keep up this crowd control train? Because when Konamiya moves, that's a cleanse. And everyone's gonna be able to do what they want, like immunity and everything. Can you stop Kona from cleansing? Can you stop Triana from casting immunity? Do you get lucky? Silence onto Triana. Rain of Stones does not stun Konamiya. Thanks for stopping, Happy News. And a sleep onto Tableau. Now Kona's gonna be able to cleanse the moment she moves. But Kona gets stunned up and Tableau violence out of sleep and rolls a double 2s into a lucky 7. The control team is working. The control team is working. He's finally found a way around ShadowSteel. It's working! Once Triana goes down, and she's down, Virat has been reset. All that's left is retrieve magic, but Lapis is already dead. In one hit. There we go. Going circles around Steel. Comeback is real. Game 3 goes the way of Bud. Game 4. First MakeitaBud with the Rakuni. Does he need to change anything? That was a really solid draft. Even with the rough luck, I would say, because he tried so hard to finally get a reset to Virat. Right? He still made it work. Does anything need to change? I feel that nothing really needs to change even if Shannon is there. I think Shannon is there just to throw Bud off his chair, you know? Just to kind of throw him off his game. It doesn't really matter, right? But maybe Steel can ban something other than Rakuni. Because the Rakuni ban, I don't know about that. That was a crowd control centric team. Rakuni didn't really contribute to it. Anyway, Steel going with Kona, Shannon, Molong, and Diana with 6 stars remaining. He can easily go win Panda for the last slot. MakeitaBud sticking to his guns, not changing anything from the winning formula of last game. What does Steel pick here? He can pick anything in the game. He's got 6 stars to go. What's he gonna do? Is it gonna be a defense scaling unit? Is it gonna be Wind Panda? Fire Monkey? Running out of time here. Goes with Triana. I think that he's right to ban Oki instead of Raccoony. And Bud bans out Diana. I think Bud is still gonna get turn 1, but without Oki, is it enough to keep up the crowd control train? Can the combo continue without Oki? No reset, right? Turn 1 Iris, but straight away answered with Shannon's defense buff. Trip double stun by Amdon, but can be cleansed right away from Kona. Except Iris is gonna try silence Kona. Is she gonna get it? Doesn't go for the silence, tries for the stun. Doesn't get it, but return dies. Sets everyone's attack bar back. Do you silence Kona? Or do you silence Molong? Tricky. Or do you try for another round of stuns? Goes for another round of stuns. Gets the stun to Molong. But now Kona can cleanse everybody. Except Kona stunned up by Amdot. And now Tableau has a chance to try and land armor break to burst some unit down. Without Oki though, you can't reset a unit. So it's tricky. For example, if any of these units proc a Violet, they can cleanse. If Kona cleanses, that's the end of the CC train. If Kona for 1 turn isn't stunned up, that's the end of the CC train. He's working on Shannon. Rolls a lucky 7, gets a stun onto Kona, fortunately. 1 more turn of silence onto Triana, so she cannot do immunity. Working well on Shannon, but Triana's passive is going to kick in soon. But however, Triana's silence, so even though she's with double hits from Tableau, takes out Shannon right away. So even that wastes the cooldown on Triana as well. Triana's going to be able to do immunity when she gets a chance to move. If she gets a chance to move. Return dice! Getting rid of the attack bar again. All ShadowSteel wants to do now is do 1 immunity. Or cleanse something so that he can move and stun. But all this attack bar reduction and this spare stuns. They're stopping him from even getting a single cleanser. And look at that, not this special to Kona! Kona can't cleanse! Triana can't cleanse! Oh, finally gets a cleanse. Finally gets a cleanse. But I think it's too little too late though. Too little too late. Yeah, too little too late. But wait, there's still Reckless Assault. Nah, it's too little too late. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, he has 1 turn immunity though. That's the only thing he has going for him right now. 1 turn immunity. Dragon Dance, 0 stuns. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. The first 2 games went ShadowSteel's way, but I think the following games here that we're looking, the last 2 games that we've seen, but taking the upper hand here, we see the room disparity coming into play, right? Because these units scale so well with speed. The more turns they go, the more crowd control effects they can output, and that's stopping Kona and Triana from cleansing the debuffs. Yeah, I know, right? This pair stuns Sprocking and Molong could have had 1 chance to Dragon Dance to try and flip the table, turn the table, but not a single stun. Not a single stun. I think Iris and Amdot both on Despair, Violent on Raccooni, and probably Swift on Tableau. Anyway, 2 apiece. It's up to Steel to find a way around it. Is Bulldozer the way? Is Burst Damage the way? Taking Raccooni away from MakeitaBud, leaving the Kona and Iris to him, so he doesn't have to think about banning Raccooni. Should you go Wind Panda Bulldozer Shannon? Or Wind Panda Molong into Shannon Bulldozer? Why do you need to pick Shannon first? To leave 3 or more stars? 3 net 5s behind? Shannon Wind Panda is the pick. Wind Panda's pretty good. Pretty good actually against Iris. But not against Oki though. Oki can just stun him. But because Wind Panda gets attack bar every time he's attacked, and Iris does AoE, so he can get attack bar out of the stun pretty easily. Does Steel have a Fire Monkey? I don't think so. Okay, he's going with Diana and Lapis. What is Bud gonna go here? Molo, perhaps? Or another control unit? Does he have a Hathor? Oh no, he doesn't have a Hathor. Ah, right where it hurts, but he doesn't have a Hathor. What's he gonna go here? He has 5 stars. Amdwat. Same game. Crowd control centric. Iris being banned out this time. Okay. Okay. So Kona doesn't really do a lot in terms of control compared to Iris. So that's going to reduce the amount of control that Bud has. But we're looking at Oki Tableau. Oki Tableau Amdwat. That alone is a lot of stuns. And there's no immunity on the side of Steel. But if he resists though, he might be able to resist. Let's see. Turn 1 Oki gets 1 stun onto Shannon, that's all. Research for Oki reset Shannon, so no defense buff. But Wind Panda's gonna get a chance to move here. Is he gonna armor break or is he gonna heal? Goes for the armor break onto Amdor, doesn't do the heal though. Doesn't do the heal. I feel like the heal is pretty important here actually. Anyway, cleanse right away. Another stun onto Shannon. Can Wind Panda go crazy? Oh, is he stunned up? He's stunned. Is this a stun train? It's happening right here, but Raccooni helps to mitigate that in terms of if Raccooni just gets attack bar, that's 1 unit gonna be cleansed right away. Right? 1 unit gonna be healed and cleansed. Shannon is useless right now, she can't do anything there, she's been reset by Oki. Now if you're Steel right here, do you do the heal? I think it's about time to get the heals rolling. Uh-oh. Get stunned up. Everyone gets stunned up. That's the story. Oh wait, additional turn on stun though. Violent on stun from Lapis. Retrieve magic. Doesn't really do anything. I mean some damage, but Kona. 1 move from Kona and tops off the entire team. Another stun from Amdwat. Oh. This Amdwat Despair stun rate pretty high. Another reset on Shannon, but Shannon resists. It's double 5s. Gets additional turn. Double 2. Additional turn. He can do a lucky 7 right now for the slow debuff. Gets the slow debuff. But however, Shannon gets 1 chance to move. She gets 1 chance to do defense buff right now. No, it's not up yet. It's not up yet. Kona can do research, I think. Who are you gonna research? No, goes for the stun on Lapis. Not healing. I think he's trying to go for the armor break. Nah, he's going for the heal. Additional turn there. Gets the armor break up to Amdot. Okay. Okay. All Wind Panda at this point of time in the game, all Wind Panda needs to do is proc a Violent. He can win this. Because at this point of time in the game, If Fongyan armor breaks Tableau and procs a Violent, that's a dead Tableau. That's a dead Tableau. If he can just proc a Violent from an armor break, that's a dead Tableau. And the dead anything except Oki, I think. So it's up to Wind Panda right now. He's gonna move. Is he gonna proc? Oh, he tries to go for Amdot again. Doesn't get the armor break. It would be way easier to go in Tableau. After all, Tableau's the armor breaker on the side of Bud. You know? He's the one that can multiply the damage done from these control units. I feel that Tableau will be armor broken instantly because Tableaus usually have no resistance, from my experience. Oh, this dispatch down onto Wind Panda. Unlucky 7 putting the slow on him. This Wind Panda's never getting a move today. Never getting a move today. The crowd control story continues. Would Triana have been a better pick here for ShadowSteel's team? Because I think he doesn't have a Fire Monkey. Fire Monkey would obviously be a nice pick here, but I don't think he has it. So maybe Triana would have been better, or even any immunity you give her, really. If you're banning on Iris, you go double immunity, you might stand a better chance. I mean, it's Wind Panda remaining versus 4 people without any heals to do because it's been reset. It's a good time for Steel to think about strategy for game 6, right? Because Bud is going to take this game and move up 3-2. There's no way Wind Panda gets this one. This Wind Panda can't armor break for the life of him. He's still trying to armor break Amdot. He's been trying to armor break Amdot the entire game and only got 1 armor break, instantly cleansed by Kona. Remember? Game 5 goes the way of Bud. Match point for Bud. Can Steel mount the comeback? Steel again going with Raccoony first pick, which I think is along the right line. Yeah, forcing Bud to go Kona Iris. Oh, he has Oki. This is not a pick for his strategy. It is basically a pick to stop Bud from having Oki. So Bud's gonna go Tableau. Oh, he's just okay, Bud. All right, buddy. Illudia. All right. Okay. His one and only LD Nat 5. Trying to make a statement here. Can Illudia get her first win in RTA history? This would be Illudia's first win in RTA history. Leo and Varane. Hey, he has a Leo. I feel that he should have picked Leo earlier on. I think that Leo is such a strong pick against Bud's strategy. If he can come out ahead of this one, if Steel can win the Illudia comp, maybe Leo should be the pick in game 7 if we get there. Illudia right away with the strip and blocks beneficial effects. Iris gonna go with the silence, no doubt. Or trying to go for the stun. Goes for the silence onto Varad. Shannon's turn to move. Is she gonna do the slow? Or is she gonna do defense buff? Goes for the default attack, glancing hit. I'm curious, why not the slow or the defense buff? I mean, obviously a defense buff wouldn't benefit Oki and Raccoony. My bad. But the slow would actually, you know, benefit, right? Anyway, Iris turn to go. Okay, is it Illudia with glancing? How much is he gonna hit? I think she's gonna glance. She's shot a shitty net 5. She's gonna glance. Oh, 5,000! 5,000! Holy orb! Okay, Raccoony cleanses Oki. Nice try, Illudia, nice try. Nice try. I wonder if Eludia despair or something. Because I don't see I don't see it working in any scenario. Shannon hits harder. So now the crowd control train is gonna start. But this time from Steel. Because we've got Absolute Zero and Okeano. And that's never-ending stuns and freezes. And it looks like we're going to game number 7. Nice try, Eludia, though. Back to storage. Get back to storage. At least she looks pretty, yeah. At least she looks pretty. I think it's probably the first time someone tried to use Eludia ever. Kudos to you for trying. Maybe if she would despair, do you think if Eludia's despair, would she strip and stun in the same turn? Someone said that she's better than Jara. Arguable. Jara's situationally good though. I don't know about Eludia. But anyway, I think that Bud was just messing around right here with Eludia. Game number 7. I think that this game gives Steel an opportunity. Right? He's gonna pick Oki. Match point for both players. He's gonna pick Oki. And he's gonna pick Leo. Look at that! Oki in the first round of picks with Shannon. Now he's gonna go Leo, right? Because Leo counters that so hard. And without Oki, Bud's strategy, is it gonna fall flat? Goes with Raccoon, Kona, Iris. 11 stars for his last 2 picks. Shadow, right away with 2 nat 5s, leaving him with 8 stars for his last 2 picks. What's it gonna be? Triana? Lapis? You can't go Leo anymore if you pick Molong. Come on. Pick the Leo. Oh, wait. He goes for Molong Varad. And the last pick is gonna be a 3-star. What's the 3-star? Is it gonna be Bulldozer? Is it gonna be... What are the 3 stars? We have Bernard? Anyway, crowd control heavy Shadow Steel comp. All the crowd control units are pretty much on this side. What is Bud gonna go? No way! No way! No way! No way! It's... I don't think... No way! No way! What's the ban gonna be? I mean, obviously you want to take out Oki, Molong, or Varad right here. Of course, Steel is gonna ban out Ciara, right? Yeah. He's not cutting any slack here. Accuracy leader from Iris. Can Eludia do it? Oh boy. Who's gonna move right now? Research into Eludia. It takes off every buff. Okay, okay. But what next? What next? Silence onto Oki? Yes? And then try to strip the defense buff from Bulldozer. Right? Oki returns the silence. Oh, Dragon Dance! Full team stun! Game over! Game over right here! Game over because Bulldozer's ready to go. Ready to go. But Bulldozer doesn't do the nuke though. Rakuni procs the violin. Does he have research? I mean, does he have attack right? No, he doesn't. Iris has one chance to move. If Iris gets a stun, no stun from Iris, game over. Game over, for sure. There is no way to come back from this now. There's no way to come back from this now. Iris needed a clutch stun there. Didn't get it. Reset onto Kona, so no cleanse from Kona. Rakuni gives himself attack buff for another turn. Can he proc a violent right here? Can you proc a violent, Rakuni? Doesn't proc a violent. Kona's then stun. Gets the stun onto Bulldozer. Okay. Okay. No counter from Iris. Illudia. She so wants to attack. Another 3-man stun from Molong. This Illudia just wants another chance to attack. Can't have it. She really just wants to attack once. That's all she wants to do. She just wants to hit one more time. Okay, Iris, can you do a stun here? Can Iris get a stun here? Gets a 3-man stun. Okay. Okay. Do you go Oki and try to stun him? Research onto Iris. Do you try to silence Oki? Resisted though. But Oki's so low. Oki's so low. One hit from Illudia's gonna do it. Oh my god, Illudia's gonna do it. Holy up onto Molong gets the stun. This is a crowd control Illudia. Not finishing off Oki. Will he pay for this? Not finishing Oki, but Oki's dead anyway. The greed from the Bulldozer, not finishing off a target. It's gonna come back to bite him. Right? I mean, it's not over yet. Dragon Dance is still there. Violent Dragon Dance is still there. Could still happen. Now, who am I kidding? It's over. Illudia's gonna do it. Illudia's gonna do it. Does she have the strip? The block beneficial thing. I mean, Bud's looking at his phone right now. He's like, I can't believe this is working. Okay. I mean, Bulldozer's one nuke left before he dies. But he gives up. Game 7 goes the way of Bud, and he remains king of the hill. Illudia did it. What do you know? Okay. So, this is... Congratulations to Bud. and kudos to him for busting out Illudia. I joked about it in line chat with him, you know. And he really brought it out and made it work. And also, shout out to Shadow. Putting up a good show. Bringing out some uncommon units like Shannon. And almost made it work too. Overall, really nice showing from the both of them. This is going to be likely the last week of 20-star RTA because it's really hard to find opponents. Unless I can, then you know what? Why don't you guys let me know in comments? Do you want to continue seeing 20-star RTA, or do you want to see normal RTA for the remaining 2 weeks of King of the Hill? Let me know in the comments what you want to see, and we'll work towards that. Okay? Until then, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting this tournament. Bye.
Hero,